Hello everyone, iOS 17.7 has just officially came out, and I wanted to go and take a look at it on basically the newest iPhone that supports it. And this is my go-to iPhone. This is my main device that I use, and there's a reason why I chose 17.7 and not iOS 18. Now first of all, within 17.7 this was a pretty big size update for the most part. If we go and take a look at the release log, you can see 17.7, 639.7 megabytes right there. So it was a fairly large update. On top of that, if you go and take a look at the description, as always, it's going to say this update provides bug fixes, improvements, all these other things. The big thing to keep in mind about iOS 17.7 is that this is a bug fix and improvement update. This is not an update that's going to be giving you any iOS 18 features. It's also not going to be an update that's going to be giving you any really cool new improvements that iOS 17 hasn't already seen. This is probably one of the biggest things to keep in mind because a lot of people might expect that a lot of iOS 18 features will trouble down here. But this is not an update that's going to be giving you anything. It's a pretty big size update at 639.7 megabytes. But again, keep that in mind. This is not going to be an update I'd recommend you to update to if you want to get all those cool features of iOS 18. But this is the update I'd recommend every single person to go and install right now. Now, from the release log that I saw from basically all the updates, I basically saw that this is literally not getting any new features as far as we know. To install it, you can always go into your general settings up here and click on software update, and you should be able to find it here. Now you should also be able to see this upgrade to iOS 18 panel at the very bottom too. And like I said, I really wouldn't recommend any single person to go and update to iOS 18 just yet. I would highly recommend every single person to wait it out until iOS 18 becomes a little bit more mature and then go from there. Now, from a stability standpoint, 17.7 has been pretty good. This is my go-to phone, like I mentioned, so this is the one I'm going to be using. And for the last 10-15 minutes that I've had it on it, no issues, update was pretty fast. And in fact, it was interesting because usually when I go ahead and update my iPhones, they typically get very hot. They get very, very just hot after updating. This update didn't make my iPhone hot at all. And it was probably updating for maybe max like 7 minutes. But still, even within like 2 or 3 minutes of some of my other iPhones, the phones would get noticeably hot. And my 15 Pro didn't really experience that, which is really, really fascinating. Now, another big thing to keep in mind here is, well, if iOS 17.7 is the latest one on 17, are we going to be getting some more updates in the future? And the answer to that is probably. We're probably going to be getting iOS 17.7.1, 17.7.2 for the whole duration of iOS 18. I think that's probably what's going to end up happening. We've seen this kind of stuff happen before, and I kind of do think that, I think that's what's going to end up happening here for the most part as well. So we'll see what happens. Overall, 17.7 is the update I'd recommend almost every single person to go ahead and install. And even if you have a 15 Pro all the way down to the iPhone XR, install 17.7 for the next couple of weeks. And then once iOS 18 officially comes out, when 18.0.3 comes out, I'd recommend installing that, or 18.1, whichever one comes first. So that pretty much covers it up there. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, not me so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.